Hello YouTube, welcome to Transformers 80s till now. Today we are doing a review on Autobot Springer. And this is from the Generation series. They have been popping up in Walmarts. I have seen them at Walmarts, or you can find them online. Pretty much all in all, it's a great figure. I like it. I think it's really cool looking. This does supposedly mount onto the back also to the helicopter. And I'll say I started them out in one of the forums because that way I can go through it a little bit quicker, just to try to show you all of it in a reasonable amount of time. We'll go ahead over here to the back of the box. You can pause, read that if you'd like. As you can see, there's this helicopter mode, there's this car mode, and this robot mode. And like I said, it is a great figure. I think it's pretty cool looking. We'll show you all around bouts, look up to it. I have some not necessarily dislikes. I just don't really care for the fact that it's kind of hard to keep together. This piece here won't stay down. It's supposed to has pieces to pop into. It don't work. They will pop into it, but it'll pop out just as quick as it popped in. So same thing here on the front. There's pieces on the front here that are supposed to be there, and well, needless to say, it doesn't work that well. But they still do kind of keep the form, so it doesn't really cause an issue with it. Now we can get the propeller back out. It's the first time I put the propeller inside there, and needless to say, I think he's keeping it. Alrighty, let's slide this piece down. We'll form the sword, kind of like Voltron here. And I'll form the head. Man. Really? There we go. We got it out. Yay! So as you can see, his propeller is his sword. It's actually pretty cool looking. Looks well in his hand. I like it. Looks like a guy you wouldn't want to mess with. I'm gonna move his head first here, just because I've had so many problems with the transformation of it right around by the head. When you go to transform him, bring the head to it and kind of bring them through at the same time. As you can see, I'm still having an issue with it. There it goes. It'll go back and forth. Actually, I'm gonna go to car mode first, just to, instead of going straight to the robot, because it's still gonna have to go. I'm closer to car mode right now. See, as you can see, the head getting through here, he just did fit. So bring that back around there. We'll put that up there, and these pop out, slide up, and pop into place. That you're going to see in a few minutes here another situation where I didn't like it. And we'll bring these up. These will also, these are going to slide in between there. So we'll go ahead and bring that around. The windshields, you'll pop the windshields around to the top so they can go there. These are going to come around. Bring that one around there. Bring that around, push down on that. Same thing here, bring it around, push it down. You can see it forms a really nice sidewall to the car there. And this piece here is on a swivel. You pop it up, it just kind of flips back there, pops into place. And then these go in, they pop into place too. There's a couple pieces, it's right there. I don't know if you can see where it pops in. They don't hold that well, and it doesn't. If you see there, these pieces here don't really sit well. You can pop them back and try again and keep failing but you won't get them there. So let's see what we got here. Bring this around too. At the same time you bring it around, bring that little fin back. This is going to do the same thing. It's going to sit over there, has a piece to pop in right there. It doesn't work that well. I'm going to do the same over here. Pop that out of place for a second, bring that up. And I gotta get, there we go, got it behind it now. Make sure these fins slide underneath his wheels. That's actually part of his wheels there. And they basically just come around, tilt up, then you got a spoiler. These pieces here you can try all day long to try and pop them back and forth. They're not working that well. Same thing over here. It just don't want to work with it. So you can try and try. Sometimes you'll get it right, sometimes you won't. The sword will go right underneath here. You can actually tip it or pull these pieces up, slide it right underneath of those, pop them into place. They will catch if that's sitting right. Sometimes they will catch in there somehow, some way. We did it. There we go. Thought I had it earlier where it popped in there. But anyways, we'll leave that out for now. I had it in there, but there are grooves. If you see right there, see the grooves for it. It does have grooves for them to fit into. We'll pop them down here, show you how it looks displayed anyways. Like I said, it just doesn't really want to sit well. And no, I'm not the only person that said that, because I've heard other people say it in other reviews about him. He really just doesn't sit together well. I like the gun look. The gun swivels around. It tilts different ways. So you can have it straight forward. You can have it up in the air, taking out some seeker jets, taking out anything in the skies, or taking out anything on the road while you're going down it. So as you can see, it does move fairly well. And so it's a good figure. Just don't like the vehicle modes, because the vehicle modes don't really stay together. And we'll go ahead now for our final mode, which will be the robot mode. And you bring him around, bring his foot around, bring that green piece back around for his heel. Then we do the same thing over here. Flip that back. Flip the green piece around again for his heel. There you go, beautiful. Roll that beautiful bean footage. And we are going to bring his arms out real quick. We're going to bring his head up now, which is where we were doing before, but didn't work that well. The other thing is that this gets up in there. You put it in too far, it'll go way too far up in there, and kind of hard to get out. But if you move these simultaneously, these add a little bit of a tilt. That works well. Bring them that way. These just pop right into place. You're going to have to pull these pieces back out again that made the piece by the wheel. They will cover the wheel once again. These will come around for his forearm, and there's his hand. And this pops right into place. Nice. It looks very beautiful. Not really gaudy, hanging around where it's in the way. If you're wondering how could he punch you if his windshield's actually in the way, he'd hit you with the windshield first. And kind of like the Bumblebee from the Generation series, he's got the windshield connected to his hands, or he got his side windows connected to his hands. And pop that one. Fits right into place. Very good articulation with these. We'll pop that one in place there. These swivel out, turn different ways, so you can pose him in several different modes. We're going to go ahead and try to get these all put up. Let's get that one. Well, the windshield doesn't want to work now. He says, I'm staying home today. There it goes. You bring that up, and there you go. It's hard getting that. You go to move it, and every time you go to move it, they pop into place. These pieces do slide up and come over some. I believe that he looks good Either way, I don't have a preference to like, oh well, he looks better this way or that way. I think it looks good both ways, so we'll bring them around there to the side, leave them open so kind of work well. So you can see him. He does, his head's on a pivot. It does swivel back and forth. His gun fits very well in his hand, and his sword fits very well. Both look really nice for any kind of posability that you'd want to do with him. And there you go. There's Autobot Springer. And, well, subscribe, add, always click like, comment, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the figure. You guys have a great day and good weekend. See ya.